Joseph Parker.
This is a third fight in just 20 weeks for Joseph Parker. The bigger the challenge, the more he seems to like it. You could describe him as a pugilistic soldier of fortune. If a promoter has a problem, if no one else wants to help, then if they could find him, and it's not that hard to find, they can hire Joseph Parker. He's that guy, Dave, isn't he? You look at what he did against Deontay Wilder. Nobody fancied him in that fight. Everybody expected that he would get knocked out. And not only did he win, he won emphatically. And he's walking straight back into the fire against Zhilei Zhang. A completely different puzzle to solve, but another man with enormous power.
When you look at Joseph Parker in his early career, even when he was WBO World Champion, he didn't carry himself with an aura of confidence and in his own ability, in his own boxing skills. You look at him these days now, having gone through the bumps, the losses, the hard fights against the really good fighters, he's a completely different animal. Andy Lee's done a fantastic job on him technically as well as mentally, because he's so much more confident in his ability now, and he's going out there and he's performing on the big stage and relishing it every time now.
He just turns to all four corners of the arena before he makes his way into the ring. Zhang was an opponent they'd already accepted for December the 23rd. So there was no way they were going to turn this down. It's for the WBO interim title. Tyson Fury in the ring there with him. It was Fury who suggested that he team up with Andy Lee, and that has been such a success
And now,
so far.
making his entrance to the ring, Big Bang Zhang Zhilei.
The Big Bang. Outside of the ring, he is a serene, amiable giant with a real sense of mischief about him. Inside it, he has a very menacing air. That comes as no surprise, given that he's 6'6", weighs nearly 21 stone. He's got hands like anvils and a head like a granite boulder. Here against Joyce, Matt, it was very, very impressive. The second win particularly, that right hook that knocked him out. This is a dangerous, dangerous man.
Dangerous man, and not just power, not just dangerous, a good fighter, you know, compact, blocks the shots nice, short, doesn't load up, doesn't telegraph his punches, he just puts them, threads them through the gaps and, you know, puts nice shots together, nice combinations, short, sharp punches.
Trainer Sean George, those two have been together for a long time. George used to coach the Chinese Olympic team that he was on. It's been a bit of a slow burn, his pro career, but it's
Ladies and gentlemen,
now.
from the Kingdom Arena, Boulevard City, Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the evening of world-class professional boxing for your entertainment continues, and it's brought to you by Frank Warren for Queensberry Promotions and Eddie Hearn for Matchroom Boxing in conjunction with Riyadh Season, National Events Center, the General Entertainment Authority, Gold Star Promotions, Gimmick, and Zella, and this contest presented in association with Let's Get It On Promotions. And ladies and gentlemen, Special gratitude to the custodian of the two holy mosques, King Salman bin Abdulaziz Al Saud, His Royal Highness, the Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, and His Excellency, Chairman of the General Entertainment Authority, Turki Al Sheikh. This bout, sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, President Francisco Paco Barcarcel, WBO Supervisor Istvan Koko Kovacs, and the three judges assigned from Hungary, Zoltan Enyed, from England, Steve Gray, and from the United States, Patrick Morley. Referee in charge of the action at the bell, World Championship veteran referee Michael Alexander from England. And now, from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO Interim Heavyweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the challenger, wearing red, white, and gold. Official weight, 247.6 pounds. His professional record, an excellent one. 37 fights, 34 victories, including 23 big wins by knockout with 3 defeats. From South Auckland, New Zealand, the WBO, former WBO heavyweight champion of the world, Lupe a.k.a. Big Joseph Parker. And across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing gold and black and officially weighing in at 291.6 pounds. This Olympic silver medalist, now as a professional, has 28 fights with 26 victories, including 21 wins by knockout, only 1 defeat with 1 draw. From Zhou, China, and New Jersey in the United States, the reigning and defending WBO Interim Heavyweight Champion of the World, Big Bang Zhang Zhilei.
Right, lads, you both know the rules, so let's just have a good, clean fight, okay? Most of all, remember to defend yourselves at all times, all right? Just close.
Michael Alexander, the referee. That's an interesting split. Almost exactly 50-50, 50% Zhang, 49% Parker. Who's at home going for different methods for the two, but it is that kind of a fight. Zhilei Zhang, the big bang in the gold and black there, in that southpaw left-handed stance. Joe Parker, so in black and gold, with that skirt-like design, with the black gloves. Just touching lead hands at the minute. Nobody really wanting to commit so far in this opening minute. Parker just reaching for that right hand to the body, didn't quite land it. Zhang lets that left hand go, nice and loose. Parker saw it coming, slipped off to his left.
The size of Zhang just cut such an imposing figure. Doesn't have to do a lot, but straight away you see the position he took in the ring.
Parker with the right hand, Zhang though steps in with the left to the body. Parker's right hand just about got there, Zhang was just pulling back.
Yeah, Zhang just kind of manoeuvring Parker into the positions he wants him in without overcommitting, just pressuring him with that front foot, his presence, making Parker feel under pressure.
Just pushing out that jab, Zhang. Holding the centre of the ring.
He's finding a home with that jab as well.
Leading off with a hook there, Parker, but he tucked up behind the shoulder effectively there, Zhang. Final few seconds of what has been a very capable.
Round two.
It was a cagey opener really for both men. Zhang trying to just manoeuvre Parker into positions, and Parker just, you know, trying to settle in, trying to get some range, tried a few body shots, but didn't really land anything. Zhang looking for the backhand left hook there.
Through that left hand, scored by the gloves of Parker. These two did box in the World Amateur Championships back in 2011 in Baku. Zhang got the win, neither one of them says any story in that at all. They barely even mentioned it in the build-up, but there is a little bit of history there. Parker looking to try and land that jab. Quite a lot of shaping from the pair of them. Similar to the first round, this one so far. Parker's thrown that right hand from quite a long way out. He used that shot against Deontay Wilder. Threw it against Wilder from even further out, then dipped, followed it in, and ended up with his head on Wilder's hip almost at times. It made it an impossible shot to counter, really.
So Parker's got the quicker feet, so he can get into a position where he needs to set his feet to throw the punch, or even punch on the move like he did with that right hook, where Zhang knows he needs to get into position before he can throw those punches.
Parker found himself backed up to the corner and knew that wasn't where he wanted to be. Zhang was maybe a little bit slow to let those hands go as Parker slid off to his right. He did try and hit it with the left.
But you could see the weight of the right hook that landed. I mean, it was a cupping shot. It knocked him off balance, but you could see the weight of it. Zhang's just looking to keep his feet in range and trying to keep Parker moving. He doesn't want to be working too hard because he knows, you know, his gas tank's not the best in the world, and at his age it's not going to be. But while he can keep at this pace, just pick and pull, it'll suit him a lot more because he'll want to land the heavier shots. Parker will be the sharper of the puncher.
Parker got through with a nice jab a few seconds ago. Zhang with a left hand into the body.
Zhang, 20 stone, doesn't want to be running all around the ring.
This is where Parker needs it to be. More in the centre of the centre of the ring. He can circle him, keep his back off them ropes, gives him his exits.
Throwing that right hand from the outside again there, just trying to find that distance with it. He knows he needs to get it absolutely right, Joseph Parker. He's pecking with the lead. He's just making the point to Parker that he doesn't want to be pulling back in straight lines. He needs to step off to the side, get off that punching line. Looks for the right hand there, Parker. Smothered by Zhang, a right hand into the body.
Parker's a good body puncher, and then those body shots are going to take the steam out of Zhang even more. And that's why it's important early doors. He doesn't get caught with him big while Zhang's fresh.
Just sat down on the right hand a little bit more there, Parker, as well. Zhang, though, just trying to back him into the corner and tee up that left. Got the touch over eager, maybe, and shut down his own space slightly. He didn't quite have room for it in the end.
What Parker can't afford to do is get static. Can't afford to stand in front of Zhang. Look, there's going to be moments when that happens, and then he wants to get his shots off and then move again. He doesn't want to stay there too long, otherwise Zhang is going to pin him and land some big shots. We can hear the weight of the shots here.
And what he doesn't want to do as well is allow Zhang to lean on him and pull his head down, because that again zaps you. And he's already a couple of times in this round that's happened.
Just throwing a few feints here, Parker.
Yeah, lots of feints, lots of head movement.
It's when it was fainting, and then Zhang starts taking the steps back.
Left hand there, straight down the middle from Zhang, and Parker knocked onto his backside.
He's okay though, Parker. It was a good shot, accurate shot, but he's okay.
It caught him a little bit square, I think, as he was standing off, and it maybe travelled a bit further than he thought it would. As soon as he landed, he looked to the corner, he was up on 5, but that is just an example of the power and the timing of Zhilei Zhang, because he just slid that left hand out, Dave. Total economy of effort, and that's what he can do.
Yeah, just placed it.
He's got very good timing on Zhang. And now the important thing is that Parker doesn't take anything now. He doesn't take any more punishment. He doesn't allow himself to get leaned on and to be mauled like this.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like he has to get the point back. You know, that's gone now. To get away with it.
But now he's looking to climb into that right hook. Leads in. From Zhang, it's that kind of taser-like cap and prod power where wherever it hits you, you feel it. Another straight left hand got through. Zhang looking to try and throw that right hook. He's looking for Parker a bit now.
Yeah, it's getting tough in there for Joseph Parker. I think looking at Parker, it seems like he was that concerned about the right hook. That's why they're moving away from the right hook all the time. But he's moving on to the left hand.
The uppercut couldn't quite thread it through. Midway through round 4.
Parker's waiting a little bit too long at times. I think he's got to let his own hands go.
Yeah, that's a good shot. 2 good shots.
The right hand to the body as well, really drive that in.
Yeah. Because as we've said, Parker's a good body puncher.
Snappy combination from the former WBO champion.
He's got to chip away at Zhang, because there you go. You see the right hand underneath? Right in the belly. There and again,
Well, the referee just having a quick word about potential low blow there, but he's just gone up to the head with the left hand, a distraction more than anything else, and then twice has just rammed that right fist into the pit of Zhang's stomach. That's decent again from Parker. The right hand just moved the Chinese fighter, caused him to take a step off to his right hand side, and Parker is responding well here.
Yeah, this is much better from Parker. Instead of waiting on Zhang, you go out there and make it happen yourself. Let your shots go. Focus on your offense, your game plan. And there was times there he was just waiting a little bit on Zhang.
but after he's done his work, then go for a walk. Make Zhang have to chase you and move his feet to get you. Again, good shot. This is good work from Parker. I didn't think that was low.
Well, the referee is having a quick word with him about it. You look at the belt line of the two fighters there. The belt line is where it should be, so the top of the belt is lined up with the top of the protector, so the belt sitting on the protector, so anything on the belt, Michael Alexander will deem to be an illegal blow. We went through all of this ad infinitum at the end of last August. Did a lot of good work in the second half. Looking for that left hook over the top almost there, Parker.
Good left hook underneath. If Zhang pokes that jab out slow, that's what Parker should be doing. He's flicking and firing that left hook underneath.
Andy Lee in the corner liking the face. He was just tapping with the jab and dipping that front foot in and out. Looking for that right hand. Zhang was slightly too close to him. He strangled it a touch. Looking to try and go up and down with the jab.
Right hand underneath.
In a round where not very much was happening in that opening 80 seconds, Parker just trying to take a little bit of the initiative there. Rounds like this, where there isn't much going on, you can just do enough to put these in your pocket. If you're Parker, particularly in the first half of the fight, that's absolutely what you want to do.
Definitely trying to nick the round and also get a bit of a rest as well.
And that's what he's doing in this round so far, Parker, because he's just the busier of the two. 45 seconds remaining in it yet, though.
Yeah, he's doing more, so he's winning the round, but he's not doing so much more that he's burning unnecessary energy. You know, you're only going to win the round 10-9.
What he's done a good job of this round is stopping the Zhang jab. Oh, shot.
Again, looking for that left hook, dipping off to his right-hand side, getting underneath the shoulder almost as he throws it.
Yeah, also maybe Zhang's having a slower round, just conserving a bit of thought. Had a good round there, have a bit of a slower round now. He knows that this could be a 12-round fight.
Nice right-hand counter there from Parker as Zhang overreached with the left a touch. And it's in between rounds. Into round 6, and this is very, very tight, I would say, through 5 rounds. A little bit of excess water in the corner.
I think Parker had the last 2 rounds, round and a half, have been really good for Parker.
It's a good jab there from Zhang. It doesn't travel very far. You can tell just by the way it lands, it knocks the head back.
To be honest, none of his punches travel that far. He's very, he doesn't telegraph them at all, does he? He just places them.
Again, Parker looking for that left. It's similar to the right hand that he threw against Wilder. Gets really low when he throws it, comes straight in behind it. And as I said previously, it makes it very, very difficult to counter. It's a shot to nothing almost, if there is such a thing, against fighters this dangerous.
Parker has adjusted really well. You think about the first couple of rounds, the second and third round, I think it was. He was getting touched with the jab all the time. He was getting nailed with that left hand. How many times? The last couple of rounds, he's not the left hand. Touch forward, the left hand's not been landing at all, and he's took away the Zhang jab.
Zhang just overbalancing a bit there as he looked to try and let the 1-2 go. Right hand from Parker connected with the chest. There's that jab from Zhang. The pace just increasing slightly in the last 10 seconds or so. Parker then just rolled away and gone underneath the combination from Zhang. Interesting in a situation like that where they're kind of leaning on each other. Zhang doesn't really oppose himself in the way that a 21-stone fighter you'd think would. He's happy enough just to back off or let the referee get involved and split them up.
I mean, those ones, because Zhang's not doing anything, Parker could drive in a couple of good little hooks underneath. Get up close with somebody as big as that. If they're not going to do any work, they're not going to impose themselves. You've got to pinch those shots in there.
Tyson Fury during the week, the three of us, didn't we? And he said the one thing that he does know about Ngannou is that he hit him flush with the right hand and with an elbow, and he didn't even blink. The chin is solid. To the second half of this one, halfway, may well be Joseph Parker with his nose in front here. There was a 10-8 in the third round for Zhilei Zhang. The first two rounds, a little bit of a phony war, a slight non-event, but rounds 4, 5 and 6 could well have gone his way. It was quite tight because Zhang started well, Parker finished strong, so it's a close fight basically is what I'm saying.
Yeah, definitely. There won't be a lot in this round either. Yeah, there's no scorecards there, that's probably right.
2 drawn rounds in the first two, a couple of 10-10s, it's difficult to argue with that. The 10-8 in the third, and then Parker 4, 5 and 6. Could be the other way around. You go Zhang's way in round 4. As I say, he did start it strongly, and there is always a temptation to remember more clearly what the fighting dominated the closing stages of a round did, but it's a good tuck at this stage. Parker has found a good rhythm though.
Yeah, definitely, and I think they would have, you know, if they were equal even a round down, but at the halfway stage, they'd have been happy with that coming into the fight. So you'd have to say, Team Parker, they're happy with how the fight's going.
He did feel a little bit of a left hand there, Parker, I think a few seconds ago. Zhang just snaked it through.
I was just about to say, a couple of times he's dipped into that right hand side this round, and he's been caught twice with the left hand. He doesn't want to get into that where Zhang starts getting confident again. The weight of Zhang's punches are going to take an effect.
Zhang himself here is being patient, as you said, Matt, in round 5. It could be a case that Zhang was happy to take a little bit of a round off because he knows that he's probably in for a long job here and he wants to leave some dynamite to be detonated in the second half.
Yeah, well, stamina hasn't been his best asset through his career, so you know, pacing the fight is something that he's learned to do better. And yeah, when he had Parker down, when he got up, he put it on him a little bit, but then once he realised, no, Parker's headed clean, he eased back off, and he will be having the odd round off. But again, he'll be conscious of the scorecards too, so he won't want to be letting Parker build up or get back. You know, both corners will be keeping an eye on the scorecards.
It's been a good round for Zhang this round.
Again, just pokes through another left hand. He's making Parker work hard here. Around him, Francis Ngannou, and that can be a very valuable thing. Big shot there from Parker, a solid shot, but Zhang just seemed to eat it up and then looked to let his own left hand go, but you could see the impact that had on Zhang. It made his whole frame shudder.
He almost bluffed it because he threw a couple of shots over. He ended up being over the top of Parker. Definitely registered his leg.
Zhang trying to chop down with that left hand. Parker again, just getting low.
Parker's picking some nice shots. Like him to switch back downstairs to the body again with that right hand as well.
The head movement of Parker bringing praise from Andy Lee in the corner there, and he's not moving his head extravagantly, but he's doing it just enough. He's taking it off that centre line, dipping his knees every now and again, varying the height of it, rolls out to his right-hand side there. Every now and again, he'll dip really low and try and fling that left hand over the top. He's made himself a difficult target. And left hand followed by right, landed there for Zhang. He looks at the corner there, Parker. Clear-eyed again, but just as I was saying, he was making himself a difficult target. Zhang punching down as Parker dipped, I think, landed a couple, and they were heavy enough to put him down to a knee.
Yeah, got caught with a chopping right hand.
Yeah. Just above the ear, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It didn't look like much, but it's the weight of the shot, the sheer weight of the shot. Now, it's important again that he doesn't take much punishment now for the rest of this round.
Heading into the final minute, and it stays as it is, and this will be a 10-8 round in Zhang's favour. Another one, he's had one already, remember. Outside of that, Parker was probably doing the better work, but knockdown is extremely significant. Dangerous every single second, Zhilei Zhang.
Parker's just drifted off the body a little bit. Good right hand, good left hook to the body. As I was saying, he's kind of gone off the body, gone away from the body shots a little bit. That was better.
You know when Zhang, as soon as he punches, he's not going to punch again straight away. Parker should go straight back at him.
Parker's got to keep that head movement. It doesn't have to be big, but just keep it mobile so we, can go left, right, come under, and keep the feints going as well. Don't let he's got to keep Zhang thinking about what's coming back. Little feints, make him offset, reset, come again, keep him turning. Can't become a stationary target.
Sharp 1-2 from Parker.
I'd see Parker go back down to the body shots a bit as well.
And also again, once he's fired his shots, change the angle. Make Zhang have to move his feet in order to put him down. Again, that'll tire his legs out. This is better work.
Short straight left hand about 20 seconds ago from Zhang. Again, it travels absolutely no distance whatsoever, but you can just see the sweat fly off the face of Parker midway through the round. It's an absorbing fight, this, because it's just so difficult to know which way this will go. Parker was maybe inching ahead, but then there's a 10-8 round which would just haul that back. The scoring of those opening 2 rounds could be quite important, actually, if it continues in this vein until the end. Opening 2 rounds where really very little happened.
Oh, shot. They're horrible shots then. Just give me your ribs.
Good shot from Parker.
Solid right-hand lead almost, and again there, the first one got through more cleanly than the second.
When he lands those shots, he's got to roll his head and come out as well. He doesn't want to stand there admiring his work.
He did well to disentangle himself there, Parker, because just for a second Zhang was leaning down on him. He was in danger of an uppercut and he knew it. Final few seconds of the round.
Landed better shots, I
Second
thought.
down, round 10.
Into the 10th, Zhilei Zhang in the gold shorts. Joseph Parker in the predominantly black skirt design with the black gloves. To exchange on the inside, that kind of situation is a little bit more dangerous for Parker than for Zhang, you would say, but neither one of them really made clean contact.
You know, this is where Joseph Parker's team wanted to be. You know, come round 10 here, fighting the balance. They felt their man's the better conditioned athlete. This is where he needs to kind of push on and make that extra fitness count.
Combination there from Parker, nice quick hands, not too much on the right hand into the body there, but a couple of them landed.
So shots that he drives up into the body. He's very, very good at it. He drives them upwards. He's not done enough in this fight for me.
Obviously, there's the two 10-8 rounds as well.
Yeah. He's got to be careful, but he's still got to work more. He's got to win the rounds clear. Because, like you say, a lot of these rounds are close, and there's a two 10-8 rounds. This is better.
Decent combination again there from Parker. Zhang looks calm.
I still think he should mix his attacks up head and body.
Yeah.
Zhang just inching forward, trying to keep that guard high. Parker just baiting the jab up top, and then looked like he would go to the body. Zhang tried to cover it. He's in range there, Zhang, but he's just reluctant really to let his hands go. Just pecking with the jab.
And that's because Parker feints. He's falling for the feints.
Doubles up on the jab. Looks to try and launch that right hand. As you said, Dave, there are a lot of close rounds on this card. The two 10-8 rounds for Zhang, but you just do feel, don't you, that he needs to do more here, the Chinese fighter. There's no panic in him. He's sticking to the method, but there's 2 rounds to go after this, and at the minute, in that round, Parker was the busier fighter. He was in the previous round.
Change angle, flow, let it go again, let it go again, let it go again. Then he's going to win the rounds clearly.
You look at the reddening on the cheekbone there underneath the right eye of Zhang. That's a testament to the jab of Joseph Parker. And there he goes, just slides it in around the back of the guard, and again there.
So you've got to remember now we're in the stage of the fight where Zhang, you'll be feeling the pace, but that means that his reactions will be slower.
Bangs his gloves together there, Zhang. Another good jab from Parker. This time just sets his feet a bit more for the 1-2. Things keep going in this vein. Then you would say that Parker is going to win this fight and will have pulled off another extremely good job of neutralising a huge puncher. Even though he has been down a couple of times, he's not been badly hurt.
Now, see that big breath? You can see that you should have stabbed him straight to the pit of the stomach.
Right hand from Parker landed. Zhang looked to try and come back with a left, but by the time he let it go, Parker had disappeared.
Controlling the rounds beautifully now.
Zhang needs to get his feet into a certain position. He knows when he's in range and get his feet set, but Parker only has to take that away by a little half a step out, and he's got to come again, half a step back, give a feint, move, and then all of a sudden, Zhang's just struggling, isn't he, to get his feet into a position where he can punch and hit Parker.
But he's struggling with Parker's feints as well. Even when Parker's not shooting, the feint as a defensive move will work to stop him from punching.
Heading into into the final minute of round 11. Parker just needs to keep doing what he's doing here. The corner before the start of the 12th round, if this round continues as it has been, have surely got to tell Zhang that he'll have to go out there and let his hands go. Right hand there from Parker. He struck Zhang, but that's a scoring shot. Okay, it didn't hurt him, but it was an accurate, clean punch. Very easy for the judges to see.
We're into the last 30 seconds of the round now. This is where Pat wants to put a few combinations together just to really catch the eye of the judges.
Just to rubber stamp it, basically.
Exactly.
Be very handy if we can get into that Zhang corner.